What's up, gamers? I'm John, and this is my Level Up News, where I bring you news every weekday. It's top news I gather from around the web so you don't have to. Today's Thursday, May 30th, 2024. Let's get you leveled up with today's news. Destiny 2, The Final Shape, set to release on June 4th, has had its secrets leaked online after some PlayStation 5 players accessed the expansion early via Sony Cloud gaming services. Screenshots of new raid, exotics, loot, and partial cutscenes have appeared on YouTube, Discord, and subreddits. Speculation suggests Sony mistakenly pushed the new build to PlayStation Network early, though it is unconfirmed. Sadly, lore entries, info on seasonal update echoes, and raid mechanics have surfaced prematurely. Neither Sony nor Bungie have commented. This incident adds to the trend to significant leaks in live service games, often attributed by data mining and premature releases. During a recent business update, PlayStation boss Hermen Hulst reinstated that Sony will not launch most of its first-party tentpole titles on PC simultaneously with PlayStation 5 releases, except for live service games. While Microsoft releases many first-party games on Xbox and PC simultaneously, Sony adopts a more strategic approach, delaying PC releases of major single-player games by at least a year. This strategy aims to entice PC players to purchase a PlayStation 5 for sequels. Sony's single-player games already available on PC include Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, and Spider-Man. Hulst also mentioned that successful TV and film adaptations could drive PS5 sales, such as the Last of Us series. Additionally, Sony avoids launching new games directly into the PlayStation Plus catalog to maintain a profitable investment cycle. Contrasting with Microsoft's Game Pass strategy, which includes day one releases like the upcoming Call of Duty Black Ops 6. 15 years after its debut, Minecraft is finally getting a new animated series on Netflix, featuring an original story with new characters. The series, produced by Wildbrain Studios, is coming soon, but lacks a release date. This announcement is part of a broader trend of video game adaptations with successful shows like The Last of Us and Fallout, and hit movies like Mario and Sonic. Netflix is heavily investing in this trend, working on projects based on Castlevania, Dota 2, Gears of War, Splinter Cell, and many more. Additionally, a live-action Minecraft movie starring Jack Black is set to release next year. In April 2024, PlayStation 5's Stellar Blade emerged as the best-selling game, outperforming titles like Helldivers 2, Modern Warfare 3, Sea of Thieves, and Fallout 4. Despite a generally slow month for game sales, Stellar Blade's success is notable because it breaks from current industry trends. It is not a sequel, a remake, or based on a well-known IP, and it offers a single-player experience without microtransactions or a seasonal pass. Shift Up's traditional approach to this AAA release resonated with players, leading to sales that exceeded expectations and sparking discussions of a sequel. This success story highlights a potential shift in the gaming landscape, proving that quality standalone titles can still thrive. Additionally, the game's exclusive status on PlayStation 5 marks a significant win for Sony. Shift Up has plans to expand the current game with new content, indicating a strong future for both the game and the developer. Hypercharge Unboxed finally arrives on Xbox, capturing the childlike wonder of playing as an action figure in everyday environments with impressive detail. The game stands out for its accessibility, gameplay, fluid mechanics, and multiple game modes for solo and multiplayer experiences. While the game is simple and lacks exploration depth, its nostalgic appeal and absence of microtransactions make it a refreshing entry in the FPS genre. Developed by a small team at Digital Cyber Cherries, Hypercharge Unboxed offers a cooperative, fun experience that's easy to jump into whether solo or with friends. The game's visuals and soundtrack invoke an 80s action movie vibe, further enhancing the nostalgic experience. Despite some minor issues with platforming and simple gunplay, it has received positive feedback and continuous updates since its original release. Following the success of Helldivers 2, Arrowhead Game Studios has replaced the CEO to facilitate structural changes. The new CEO introduced himself on Reddit, sharing his vision for the company's future, which includes bringing in the old CEO closer to game development as the Chief Creative Officer and Chairman. Arrowhead aims to enhance its relationship with Sony and improve Helldivers 2's accessibility. The studio plans to implement a sustainable strategy for game updates, addressing the challenges of balancing content demands with production capabilities. He emphasizes the importance of open communication with the community, with he and the old CEO actively engaging and sharing feedback initially. Finnish mobile game developer Supercell released its first title in over 5 years, Squad Busters, with a humorous promo video featuring Chris Hemsworth and Ken Jeong. Already downloaded over 10 million times on Google Play and topping the charts in 122 countries, Squad Busters follows Supercell's free-to-play model with in-app purchases. The game involves building a squad and collecting gems by defeating monsters, raiding chests, and battling other players. While the game features characters from Supercell's previous hits like Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars, its simplicity may be a drawback for some players. Despite being engaging initially, the game lacks depth and variety, making it less likely to achieve the lasting popularity of Supercell's earlier titles. Nonetheless, Squad Busters is a fun, time-killing game that offers more mental engagement than mindless scrolling through social media. The PlayStation 5 has become Sony's most profitable PlayStation console generation, generating over $106 billion in sales and $10 billion in operating profit since its launch in late 2020. The success has surpassed the PlayStation 4, which has had $107 billion in sales and $9 billion in operating profit over roughly 7 years. The PlayStation 5 achieved these milestones despite initial supply chain issues due to the COVID-19 pandemic, demonstrating faster sales than the PS4. As of April 2023, the PlayStation 5 has sold 38.5 million units globally, although it remains short of Sony's original goal of 100 million lifetime sales. And Destiny 2 has experienced a resurgence in player activity leading up to the launch of the final shape on June 4th. After hitting an all-time low in November 2023, the game has seen an average of 100,000 concurrent players on Steam and is currently the top seller on the platform. This revival is largely due to the free and content-rich Into the Light update and the anticipation for the Final Shape expansion. The update introduced new features like the PvE Horde mode, Onslaught, reprised exotic missions, and new PvP maps. The Final Shape promises to be one of the most significant DLCs in the history, featuring a new prismatic subclass, new darkness enemies called the Dread, and substantial gameplay improvements to lower the entry barrier for new players. Bungie's efforts to rejuvenate the games appear successful, with players excited for the upcoming content and the conclusion of Destiny's Light and Darkness saga. And with that bundle of gaming news, I hope you got enough experience points to level up your gaming knowledge today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you don't miss any new videos coming out.